This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to IcoPod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 197 of IcoPod. I am Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Fellas, we have finally moved past Beware of Dog, whether it be part 1 or part 2. And now we are fully going towards King of the Ring 1996, and we got a bunch of qualifying matches that we have to first get through. We are only 3 weeks away before we have King of the Ring, which Austin has gone on record saying that thus far 1993 is really the only good one, and I don't think I can disagree with him. Are we looking forward to a 1996 version of this, and who would be your guys' favorite to potentially win the 1996 King of the Ring?
Hog,
did you say?
Hog.
Yeah, Justin Hog Bradshaw.
No, Hog.
Oh, Hog. Oh, he's better. Henry Godwin.
I don't know. He's the only one I can remember from the bracket. I could potentially see Mark Miro winning because he's like newer and they don't know what to do with him. I don't really remember a whole lot of the bracket, to be honest.
I don't know if he's in it, but like gut reaction of how they've booked it before and how it's gone. Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah, I could see that making sense.
Is he?
And they've done that before.
I don't think he's. Well, he lost to fucking what's his face, Vader in the first round already.
Well, then they're dumb. Because that's who they're building as like this wicked over dude.
Yeah, he was. I'm trying to.
All right. Well, if there's no strong baby faces at this point
here we go.
in the King of the Ring.
So
do you put it on?
So Vader defeated Ahmed Johnson in the first round already.
All right, well, fuck them.
And then we've only had 2 qualifying matches. So Ultimate Warrior and Goldust was a double count out.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right.
Here's the remaining first round bracket. Jake Roberts against Hearst Helmsley. I would assume Helmsley would win that.
I would hope fucking so.
Oh
we have Justin Hawk Bradshaw against Henry Godwin. I would assume Bradshaw, since Godwin's a tag wrestler now.
I guess.
Steve Austin against Bob Holly. Steve Austin.
That's easy. That's easy.
Savio Vega against Marty Jannetty. Savio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mark Mero against Skip. Mero.
Right.
And then Owen Hart against Yoko. I would assume Owen.
Right.
Okay. So, out of those guys, well, anybody in the first round aside from Ahmed and Warrior Goldust, who are your favorites do you think that would win it?
I don't know, man. Miro still kind of sticks out to me.
Yeah, and you could say Savio. Savio's made it to the
Savio.
finals. He's made it to the finals before. Maybe this is his year to do that. I don't know. I feel like there was another guy. No, maybe Owen. Since they've already elevated Bulldog, maybe they're going to elevate Owen next.
Do you think they would have it win it? He would have him win it twice in 3 years?
Maybe.
First time.
Maybe. It would only build the Owens persona of being over the top and annoying with all his accomplishments. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I like that I don't know. Because really, all the guys that are going to be moving forward, we assume, from the first round, is a wild card. I mean, there is no standout obvious choice, which I think is how it should be.
I would think that Vader would be the favorite.
I could see that, but
I don't know.
He's not doing anything either. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got no momentum.
Yeah.
I don't know. And they like to hotshot guys in King of the Ring. Fucking Mabel wins it out of nowhere in 95. It's just like, oh, Mabel's going to win. We don't care. We're doing it. We're making a guy. Owen made sense. Brett made sense. I don't know. I don't know if they're just going to hotshot somebody again, somebody who just got here and is like going to make a big splash, and here you go, whether you like it or not. Like Dallas says, maybe a Mark Merrow. Or they're going to choose somebody that would make the most booking sense. Like a Vader, or somebody that they see prolonged into the main event picture out of the guys that are listed, which is not very many. If Mankind had been in this, easily I would have picked Mankind.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really great point. But they seem to have other plans for him.
Well,
at least after his attack on The Undertaker. Screwing him out of the casket match. I'm choking on my spit. In Your House, Beware of Dog 2.
I don't know. If it was me booking and me making the decision, I'm either having Owen go over, have it be Owen and Sean for the program, trying to, Brett couldn't beat you, but I can beat you because I beat Brett at WrestleMania before, so I'm better than Brett anyway, and do that storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Or you go, I don't know, you have Savio win and maybe at least challenge Sean for the belt or something. Definitely not win it, but I don't know. That's what King of the Ring is anyway. It's just a kind of a way to give some guy a push.
Right.
I don't know. It's weird. There's weird choices. There's a lot of new guys in it. And there's no real runaway answer to me. Bob says Vader. I don't know if he's a real runaway answer. I don't think he has that momentum going into it, but I definitely don't doubt them doing it. Put it this way, if they can make Mabel the King of the Ring, they can make fucking Bob Holly King of the Ring at this point. Who the fuck knows?
I wouldn't even hate that if Bob Holly would.
No, because then you're hot-shotting a guy and using King of the Ring to make him somebody. They fucking did it before.
Well, and that's what I kind of think King of the Ring should be. King of the Ring should be the type of tournament where you make a guy.
Yeah.
Instead of just using a regular. Like, that's why I can appreciate the attempt with Mabel. It was just the wrong guy.
Right.
Should have been Savio that won.
I mean, realistically, if you're going to do that, can you do that with Skip? Because Sonny's so featured, so Skip will be over? And make him and Sean a program, and it's got to do with Sonny and all that shit, building off the Diana shit? I don't know.
I mean,
and then
I guess
you're stemming into real life, because it is real life.
Yeah, but you would have to.
I
think that's tough. I mean, you'd have to definitely repackage him as not being Skip, because I can't see, like, SummerSlam 96, Shawn Michaels against Body Donna Skip.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, he would definitely have to evolve.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yes, it is.
Oh, absolutely. All right, well, for the last few weeks, few episodes, there haven't been any observer notes because, well, frankly, we had to get through a two-parter of a pay-per-view, and then with the Raw in between, it just didn't make sense because you don't want to spoil anything or whatever.
Right.
But regardless, despite all of that, there's really not a whole lot going on backstage. So there are a few notes, mostly kind of interesting opinions. Well, one of them is an interesting opinion from Dave that I'm going to read. And then there's a potential, there was a potential conclusion for Bulldog against Michaels, but that won't end up happening. I'll read that as well. So only a couple of things. But first, In Your House Part 1, Beware of Dog. Got a whopping 13 thumbs up and 44 thumbs down.
Rookie numbers.
So not a lot of people even were going
cared
buy
to
it,
vote.
apparently.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's always fun to see because it just tells you that no one gave a shit, or they didn't care enough to be. Yeah, it was just they were so over it. They were like, I'm not going to tell them what I thought about this because it was such trash.
I think that even speaks more volumes of how bad it is if people don't even want to respond to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Triple H, Hearst Helmsley, and Mero were the best match, while Shawn Michaels and Bulldog was voted the worst match, considering they didn't even know they were on pay-per-view, and it was Headlock Central. So I think I can understand that.
I don't know if I agree with the best match being Helmsley and fucking Mero.
I guess I understand why some people maybe thought that, but I think Savio and Steve Austin had a pretty good match.
Well, no, guys, part one.
Oh, part one.
Not both.
Oh, then part fucking absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, part one.
Okay.
Yeah. Between both shows, it's definitely Austin Vegas, the best match, no doubt. But that's just for part one. Okay. Here is I'm having trouble swallowing. I don't know if that's a good sign or not.
Oh my goodness.
I am.
I'll give you something to swallow.
Well, great. It wouldn't be the first time I've heard that. And it wouldn't be the first time that I swallowed something from Austin. Anyway, the belief is, this is an opinion from Dave Meltzer. The belief is Vader isn't getting, and let me just say, I mean, there was reasons why Austin and I cuddled on a couch, okay? And I'll just leave it at that.
It's gone farther.
Yeah. The belief is Vader isn't getting over as the killer heel that they'd hoped for. Although
no fucking shit, man.
Yeah, no way.
Although he does look to be the favorite to win the King of the Ring. Get this, right? The reasoning for why they think that he isn't getting over is as a killer heel is because of his weight.
Oh my god.
What a horrible... That's the dumbest reasoning I've ever...
This is not true.
It's not the booking.
No, it's because he's fat. I don't know. Vader got over immediately with the monsoon angle, which I tend to agree with that. He looked pretty... it was an effective way to kind of bring him in outside of the...
I agree.
Since that point, his matches have been too long and too competitive for someone on his way up that they want to get over as a killer. Once he's over as a killer, doing long competitive matches and still winning allows the opponent to get over by giving him a good fight and losing. However, a killer needs to be fed for a long time. And WCW feeds its faces, but not its heels. In this day and age, everyone knows about jobs. I think he meant WWF feeds its faces.
Right.
And that's in this day and age, everyone knows about jobs being done in arenas and doing all those quick jobs. So the top talent tells fans he isn't a killer at all, but just another big heel given the same push WWF gives all of its heels. Simply a guy to be fed to the faces to keep them over. WWF should know better because they did the prototype of how to do this with Yokozuna, who wasn't even knocked off his feet for the first few months, and they fed him everyone until he was over, and then he was used to get others over, which is a very good point. They protected Yokozuna for probably almost 6 months before his interaction with Duggan, where Duggan was the first one to actually knock him off his feet.
Right.
And it got Duggan over more as a result of doing it.
Yep.
According to, and this is the last note here, according to one source, the storyline conclusion to the Bulldog Michaels deal was supposed to be that it would come out that it was Diana who tried to seduce Michaels and he turned her down. And then as a woman scorned, she made up this tale. The same source said that neither Diana or Davey were comfortable with that portrayal, and that won't be how it ends up.
I wouldn't buy it either, because honestly, the way we've seen Diana on TV historically as well as currently, it seems like out of character. Where Shawn has been a bastard bad guy before, and he's a ladies' man, so you could maybe picture that Shawn was trying to schmooze her a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. I don't picture Diana like that, and I don't think people watching would at this point either. Would it make for more interesting TV? Yeah, because it'd be like, oh shit, there you go, she's doing that. But I don't know how many people would buy into it.
You know what? I think for me, I don't believe it because I think Sean would fuck her.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's just my professional opinion.
Well, he would definitely look at her brown eye.
Oh my God. What can I say? Nothing I can say to that. I mean, I guess you're probably right. Yeah, I don't know. He could have one eye focus on the brown eye because he's got a wandering one, and then the other eye would probably just.
Oh.
The whispering eye.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got that out of the way. House show notes. There's one. It's in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Hey!
May 30th, 1996. It's a sellout. 4,777 fans.
I'm going.
Well, you might. I don't think this is a bad card. And I say that in the first two matches, you guys are probably going to be like, what the fuck? But here we go. Duke DeRose pinned Aldo Montoya.
Oh, fuck.
The Bushwhackers defeated Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy.
Oh, fuck.
Owen Hart and Davey Boy Smith defeated Ahmed Johnson and Jake Roberts by disqualification. Justin Hawk Bradshaw defeated Barry Horowitz. The Godwins defeated WWF Tag Team Champions the Smoking Guns by countout. Savio Vega defeated Steve Austin. Ahmed Johnson, a substitute for Ultimate Warrior, defeated Vader.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker.
The Undertaker defeated Mankind. Mark Merrow defeated Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And in your main event, WWF World Champion Shawn Michaels defeated WWF Intercontinental Champion Goldust.
Ooh. My bitch ass might be getting front row for this.
I think I'm going to that show.
Count me in, guys. Sign.
It's just it's a weird card.
Yeah, it is definitely. And there wasn't too much cringe on it.
Or fluff.
Yeah, I mean, once you get past like the first two matches, I think it turns into.
Dude,
like
I'm going.
I'm going to. All right. Well, I'm also going to go to the June 3rd, 1996 edition of Monday Night Raw.
Nah.
Season 4, episode 22, if you want to follow on Peacock. But you know what? Maybe you just listen to us. Save yourself the time. The runtime is 45 minutes and 45 seconds.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I'm going to count down from 5. And when I say play, hit the fucking play button.
No, dude.
Shit. And then we'll get this going. I mean,
Okay.
I remember we're 3 weeks out from King of the Ring, so let's see how this plays out. You guys ready or what?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. A play.
The World Wrestling Federation. Here's a thunderstorm graphic for no fucking reason.
That's such a 90s thing. Fucking thunder and lightning.
They should put porno sounds to this video. So it's like Goldust kissing Ahmed, and it's like.
It's currently him talking over it.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Goldust.
It's me.
Oh.
What?
He was doing the Shawn Michaels Playgirl with the fucking IC strap.
It sure was.
Now I know where Shawn got it.
You're damn right.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they did.
We're getting some shots of new guys here. I saw Mark Merrow was already in the opening.
Yeah, I did too.
We got fucking
Well,
Sparky
good, they were-
Plug in the ring here. Welcome to WWF Raw.
Well, is this going to be Steve Austin or whatever? Because it's probably a qualifying match.
Oh, yeah, maybe. This is the first time we'll see him out of the umbrella of the $1 Million Man.
If that's the case, yeah. If that's the case. Yeah.
What is King bullshitting about? He just did kissy lips. I guess I should turn subtitles on.
He's just bullshitting, man.
Here comes Steve Austin.
Yes, conspicuous by his absence. Ted
Oh,
DiBiase.
this is not qualifying matches. This is just the straight first round.
What?
So these matches, so like Ahmed and those guys, that was the first round. These aren't qualifying matches. They're the actual first round.
Wait, why?
I don't know. That's what I just said.
Maybe they're counting qualifying as if it is first round, kind of?
Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. We're getting full footage from last night here, by the way. Ted DiBiase gets his ass canned.
Nah.
We need more broads wrestling on the show. I miss fucking Bull Nakano matches.
Well, we're not going to get any of that because Alundra Blaze is with WCW.
Yeah, she fucked it all up.
Although
Bob Holly's getting his face here.
I think like Medusa only has like 12 matches in her entire WCW run. Which
I believe that. Yeah, I believe that.
I think you're right, and I think it's pretty wild.
I mean, it's probably more than 12, but like televised ones is probably like 12.
Right. Bob Holly's in his best fucking racing gear here again.
Holly's looking fucking jacked.
Yeah, for sure. He needs the top needs to come down so he can show off the bod a little bit more.
I agree.
He's trying to get back on TV.
Well, he's definitely built. His upper body's built.
You know what WCW should do? They should do a similar, like what they'll do later on here in 96, but you know, the whole NWO Sting thing. They should sign Brett and then also sign Bob and then have Bob be like a fake Brett. So you got like fake Sting and you got the fake Hitman because it's Bob Holly.
Okay. Why not?
He can pull it off.
I think he absolutely could pull it off. If he were to get fired like next week, he could go on the Indies and be like, "I'm Brett Hitman Hart," and people would be like, "Okay."
I think he'd have to dye his hair a little darker.
Darker, yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I could see that. I'm just excited for the return of Diesel and Razor Ramon.
You'd have to comb it as well.
Because I expect that sometime soon. They're probably sick of WCW by now.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're done.
Steve Austin's working over the knee, guys.
Oh, he's not happy. He doesn't want his knee to get hurt. Come on, ref, I need my leg for the gas pedal.
There's something throwing me off. I don't think these guys' styles mesh very well.
Well, you would think it would because they're brawlers.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like Bob Holly's a cartoon character and Steve Austin really isn't.
I think that's what it is for me. Like, it just seems weird that these two are fighting right now. When Bob Holly is definitely, he's still in occupation, and Steve Austin is clearly not.
Right. Like, I put this Steve Austin in with like a Mankind, where it's not really it's a gimmick for the 1990s.
Yeah,
where he's
not
like this, right? It's more of a persona rather than a role.
Yeah.
Like Bob Holly's playing the role of a race car driver.
Yeah.
Steve Austin's is a race car driver. Persona.
Well, Bob Holly is a race car driver.
Well, you know what I mean.
Well, we know, like, excuse me, we know that there's a bunch of other occupational guys coming in down the road here. And we've also had dentists and stuff, and we still see these guys. So here's are these occupational wrestlers going to be just enhancement guys?
I think that would make more sense.
Yeah, that's the way it seems. It seems like they're definitely becoming more and more passé with each week.
Because like, you know, you look at the 80s, right? You'd have, you know, one-man gang beating up Dwayne Gill, which has no substance. But if one-man gang were to beat up Isaac Yankem, the evil dentist, I guess there's probably more substance to that.
Right. There's more of a reason to not like him.
Right. Yeah. Like there's like two characters instead of a character and just a random guy.
Yeah.
And that's like some personality showing as well. So.
To me, it's almost like fans are to the point where, especially what's going on over WCW, a real guy that's multi-dimensional is more interesting than a smiling, high-fiving race car driver guy.
Yeah.
Like, Steve Austin could be 3 different characters at once instead of just having to be the race car guy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think that shift is already really happening. I think Sean plays a part in that. Sean's like the boy toy heartthrob, but also like the badass athletic wrestler.
Yeah, his persona is not dependent on a character.
Right. Sean's, I think, a good example of an early breakaway version of that.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point.
What's Bret Hart's gimmick? I don't think
he like hearts.
Blue chipper, you know, chip off the old block kind of technician sort of deal.
And what's Ahmed Johnson's character?
Badass motherfucker.
With knee pads.
Ahmed Johnson's gimmick is like fucking New Jack meets Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Steve Austin's sweating quite a bit here against the race card. I don't think the action hasn't been too bad, I feel.
No, but I feel like it is quite a bit back and forth, and maybe it shouldn't be.
Well, could you make the argument that maybe Steve Austin not having the guidance of Ted DiBiase is a factor?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I feel like Dallas has like a bunch of like one-liner recordings, and he just presses a button.
Like he's got a soundboard.
Soundboard, yeah. He's just like, yeah, okay, cool.
I remember me and Austin used to do prank calls with soundboards.
They're so good.
Oh my buddies used to do that all the time.
Oh, what?
Goldust was just rubbing his junk. What the hell?
Why didn't it went quickly to commercial? Yeah. Quickly.
That was hilarious. Why did they just show that as they faded to black for the commercial?
Keep you tuned in to see this guy dressed up in gold touching himself. Can't wait.
Some of the best soundboards, jumping back on that, Arnold Schwarzenegger immediately jumps to mind.
That's the one that I remember the most.
Yeah. I would say him for sure. There was another one too. I can't remember.
That's the one that sticks out the most, though.
Chris Hansen maybe had one.
Was it like a Tom Cruise one or something? Or like Jack Nicholson or something like that?
Yeah, and there was one too where it was like a host of a show. I don't know if it was a daytime TV talk show or something, but it had a lot of names in it, so you could get really far with it because you're mentioning people by name and stuff. I don't know. There's some good ones out there, but that was always fun to try and like click and answer their question as quickly as you can.
Yeah. Right.
Or you'd have to say some bullshit.
That was the soundboard. That was the soundboard clip of Dale saying, Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then you just slip in, well, in the TNA podcast.
Oh, $1
Turn
million
this into a
dream.
roast, I guess.
Here you go. He's got a lot. His Sparky's
He's got to get rid of that finish.
Yeah, that guy that gave him the move isn't even there anymore.
I know. He's got to get rid of that finish. It's boring.
Well, not without Ted. I feel like there's no reason to have it anymore, so.
Right.
Here is your winner.
The fans like him.
Well, I would too because Ted's not there no more.
Oh, Hawk defeated Hog already, and now Austin has defeated Holly.
Oh, that must have been on Superstars.
That's so weird. They're doing King of the Ring matches on Raw.
Well, once again, I even was thinking that the bracket looked huge, but I was
just going to say, yeah, it's because it's too big.
It's because the qualifying matches, they are turning into first-round matches, essentially.
Yeah.
This was last week. Of course, our last episode was War of Dog 2, so I don't even remember that happening.
It was real brief, and it seemed like for no reason. Like, why was King trying to get involved anyway?
Well, if you look right on their hand, they have that Warrior comic book, which is pretty much the only reason he came back here.
Yes. Fans are yelling something at him.
Oh, Jerry the King Lawler versus the Ultimate Warrior at King of the Ring.
Oh, my God.
Oh, great.
Well, he's tired of hearing about his comic book. He's doing some art over here, he says.
Look at him showing it. Like, yeah, this is the book, guys. This is the one that we had to buy, so you have to buy it now.
He's been working on a cover to his own comic book. And that's King beating up Warrior, and he's, like, deflated.
I am the Ultimate King.
He's kissing the foot.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, and Lawler.
Yeah,
Lawler is good.
That's funny.
Oh.
Hey, Barry Horowitz.
I like that he has the Jewish star on his tights.
I was just going to say. Remember when he won like a few matches and like getting a push?
Yeah, dude.
And now he's like not.
No.
Who is he fighting tonight? I feel like he's not going to have a good time tonight.
Mankind.
Oh, great. Well, there goes Barry.
Yeah, this ain't going to be good for him.
No.
Wait, sorry, I forgot. I didn't hit the right button. Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Haha.
Haha. TNA Cross the Line podcast.
Oh, brother.
Or you got to do the, okay, well.
Yeah.
My name's Jim Ross. I'm backstage right now. You're probably wondering why I can't talk out of my whole mouth. It's because I just had some really spicy barbecue sauce. Back to the ring, folks. Guys, we're seeing footage of the...
This is not stills. This is legit footage.
Oh, yeah, they're showing it.
Because it's such a shit show.
I was just going to say, they're like, listen, we didn't make any money off this fucking shit, so here you go.
Oh, my God, where'd Undertaker go? Let's go, Barry. Wow. That was quick. He got forearm down to the mat, so now Mankind's probably going to rip his hair out.
Da, 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 ya, 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 da, da, da. That's what Mick Foley does. He does a little bit of the Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. How do we feel about Barry's mullet?
10 out of 10. Yeah. I like that it's a mullet, but it's also like a ponytail.
It is in a ponytail, yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's the best of both worlds. You know, what can I say?
I feel like I can really relate to Mankind.
Why, do you pull your hair out and...
No, he just, I mean, like, his clothes all ripped. He just looks disheveled.
Okay.
He seems like the type of guy that, like, doesn't hang up his laundry after he takes it out of the dryer. Like, that's the stuff I do.
That's probably a fair point, actually.
So.
I don't know. I feel like I've been compared to Mankind a couple of times in my life, too.
You haven't?
I have.
The Undertaker is a reaper of tatered souls.
It looks like Barry O's getting tatered here.
Barry Horowitz, not Barry O, you son of a bitch.
No.
He's in the tree of woe.
Oh my god, what's he gonna do?
Running for him. Is it a bad sign if you struggle to swallow?
Hey, you probably got Koovy.
Maybe if you sat up and weren't laying in bed cranking your neck forward, then you would be swallowing fine.
Koovy juice? Like Hoovy juice, but Koovy juice instead.
Oh, is the juice.
The juicy juice is bad, baby.
He doesn't say juicy juice.
He says juicy juice.
He does not.
Yes, he does. Have you ever seen the Hoovy-tude Juicy Juice commercial?
No, because it's not real.
It is real. He had a the juice box, Juicy Juice. And he was drinking out of it, like the apple Juicy Juice.
Well, when I met him at House of Hardcore, he told me that was a lie.
See it, feel it.
Well, it shouldn't be a lie.
Touch
it. Great marketing.
Live it live.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
That is horrible. Rockford, Illinois.
Attitude adjustment to
Illinois. Moline, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois.
What a
Salt Lake
shitty
City,
fucking
Utah,
thing.
213, Stealth Center.
What's the theme of this tour? Attitude adjustment, getting your brain electrocuted?
With the ring ropes.
There's gotta be, like, what's the tagline for it? The
Get
loser mind
adjusted.
for.
Get adjusted.
Oh, Barry fighting back with some uppercuts, and you got
This match is going way too fucking long.
Well, I think the fact that it got a as soon as I said that, they got a commercial break, and then Mankind's shoving his fingers down the guy's throat. Barry's putting up a bigger fight than Undertaker does.
Absolutely.
He's kicking his legs. He's dead.
That's it. That's the bell.
He's done.
Oh my god. How sad.
Did they give up on the foaming shit? It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, I think they did. I've been thinking about shaving my eyebrows.
Okay.
Just off.
Do you think that Mick Foley really liked walking around with patches missing out of his hair like that?
I don't think he fucking cared.
Yeah. I don't think Mick Foley's ever cared about the stuff he's done in his career. He's yo, are the checks good? All right.
You gotta think about this too. Kane, like before he unmasked, he was like walking around with half a head of hair.
And he was burned, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jim Ross is...
Wait, talking about... Do you have any words for The Undertaker at King of the Ring? He wants him to stand up and show just a little bit of pride.
Right here in Hartford, Connecticut.
Bang, bang.
No, nothing left to lose.
Undertaker, you can't take my ear. It's already gone.
Jim Ross is like, fuck, God,
You can't take my teeth.
that's disgusting.
They're already gone. He's pulling his hair out.
I'm gonna goddamn puke. We're live here, pal. You mind not doing that? Listen here, Jim Ross.
And at King of the Ring, you're gonna lose it all.
I think he's talking about pulling out his pubes.
Jeez.
Jim Ross is like,
Jim Ross is like, just fire me already, Vince.
what a
I don't know what
fucking
the fuck's going on
psycho-ass
here.
motherfucker he is. Goddamn.
Damn it, I'm gonna go make that barbecue ketchup now.
Where's fucking Dr. Death? Guys, we're seeing a recap of the match of the night candidate.
I don't know about that.
No, it was voted the worst one.
Yeah, it was not good.
Bulldog Sean here.
Double pin.
Oh, wow. Fucking Jose Lothario's like, fuck yeah.
Diana's like, yeah, I finally have a championship.
1 week ago.
You want to recreate the Page scene with the NXT belt?
God.
Holy shit. No, my favorite, you know what, my favorite video, or like, I think it was a video, was Brad Maddox like filming Apollo Creed fucking her. He's like zooming in right on her butthole. Like, holy shit.
Did you say Apollo Creed?
Cruz? No, what's his name? Consequences Creed?
Oh my fucking god.
Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods.
It is
kind of. He was in the butthole for sure.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. And now every time I see Xavier Woods, I basically combined Rocky, his TNA moniker, and WWE all together.
Yeah.
But every time I see him wrestle, I just always think about that.
That's just so funny.
He was banging her. Brad Maddox was like, yeah, dude, do it.
Yeah, fuck my girl, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're doing it better than me, man. Speaking of fucking doing it better, here's
speaking of doing
Goldust.
stuff.
Goldust doing a better.
Is there like a strobe light in the background? What is that?
I think so. He's rubbing himself as he's talking about Ahmed Johnson, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, but it's only like a little fucking 3-second blurb every time we see him.
You probably can't have him on TV screen that long.
That's
what
I'm
doing.
thinking. I think they're trying to limit how long he's actually on screen for.
We're getting a recap of Ahmed killing everybody backstage.
Poor Bob Holly. There
goes Bret Hart.
Wannabe.
Yeah, right through the fucking door. It's me, Goldie Wang. I like the golden phone.
Oh, he's quoting The Color Purple from 1985. He's claiming that he saved Ahmed Johnson's life.
I feel like his whole body should be gold, not just his face.
No,
Wait, look
I
at his
like
new
it.
paint. Look at his new paint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Haven't you heard of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? I did whatever any caring person would have done."
He's not lying.
I know.
It's kind of a face turn.
He's saying, he didn't have it in him to let him expire in his heart of gold.
I couldn't watch that dark chocolate man.
Why is this pose exactly how Bob is laying right now?
I couldn't let that dark chocolate man melt away. I like the golden books back there.
Well, I was actually really nervous that Bob didn't have pants on.
What the fuck is going on here?
I just got wicked nervous. Oh, look,
Bob's
he's eating
legs look skinny. Oh.
Wait, look at Goldust chewing on the chocolate bar.
Oh, damn, I don't have a chocolate bar.
My favorite chocolate bar includes nuts. Bob, what in the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing the Goldust.
Put that thing away. Why don't you grow hair around your belly button, dude?
There's hair in my belly button. What are you talking about?
Oh.
It doesn't look like it on the screen there.
I do wish I had a hairy chest. Not like Bob, but...
Bob, no.
Oh my god. We've already seen a nut, dude. We've seen enough.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I figured that you want to see the whole salami. I feel like I can really connect with Goldust right now.
Okay, you said that about Mankind too, so which one is it?
Both. I feel like I can connect with Mankind, Goldust, and Ahmed Johnson right now.
Enough.
Well, Ahmed and I have huge hogs, and then Mankind.
Oh my god.
He likes to hurt himself, which I like to do that as well. And then Goldust rubs his chest all the time, and he's hitting on men, and I tend to do that as well. Like, don't look at my DMs with Jordan. Leave it alone.
Wait, we just cut right to the ring, and the fucking Godwins are in there like nothing's going on.
Yeah.
Somebody's never going to forget the name of Goldust.
Holy fruit stand. The melons are on sale today with Sonny.
Yeah, Jay Lawler just blatantly staring down her shirt. That's fine. Sonny's right breast is bigger than her left breast, so we should probably get that fixed. Hopefully we do that over the summer.
Over the summer, you said?
Is that the Techno Team 2000?
Hopefully not.
Yes, it is.
Sonny's jugs look like two over easy eggs held in place by a rusty fucking roof nail.
I'll tell you what. That is the director of authority in TNA Wrestling in 2003, Eric Watts.
You got Zip and Skip cutting a promo in the locker room area.
They're like, that's right. This is our sex dungeon. And you notice Sonny's not in there. That's because we don't need her. We just bang each other. You want to talk about team of the 90s, buddy, where they're the team of the naughties because we're doing naughty shit back here.
They're having a manager search. P.O. Box 3857 Stamford, Connecticut 06905. If you don't think I'm sending a letter to that fucking P.O. Box, then you don't know me, because I'm going to do it.
Come on, show Sonny's jugs. Oh, they must have told her to pull the shirt up. Are you fucking kidding me with these two, dude?
Yeah, it's Eric Watts. Is he Travis or Troy?
Wait,
Travis
I actually like Techno Team 2000, so I think
no,
we're
you
like...
don't. You don't.
Yes,
actually.
I do.
Yeah, is he Travis or Troy? Eric, which one is he?
That I don't have an answer.
He's Troy, dude.
I think he's Troy. He's got to be Troy. He doesn't look like a Travis to me.
I think he's Troy as well, but...
I know you want me.
I know you want me. Girl, I know you want me.
The Godwins are good, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Take a listen to what Phineas, they're cheering him, and you can see the big cum shot on my OnlyFans.
Oh, my God.
Phineas isn't the only one who knows how to squeal like a pig. I do, too. Go to my OnlyFans and watch me squeal like a pig as Phineas rams me in the ass with his fucking pig stick or whatever.
He just said Sonny doesn't mind, and she goes, yeah, that's right. He's the king, so they fucked.
No, Sonny's out of his age group.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
They probably did fuck. Which is depressing, but...
Here we go. He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta go get me some titties. I'm gonna go get me... Fuck this man, go get me some titties. Fucking goddamn titties sitting over at the table. Fucking can't focus. Dude, come on with this bullshit, motherfucker.
This is a good match, man.
I don't stay up till 10 o'clock on a Monday night to see this crap, dude.
Why not, dude?
Jesus Christ.
I don't stay up till...
What is the time check here? Somebody.
Let's see. We are at 29 minutes and 52 seconds.
Oh, my fucking God. Oh, that was good. He tried to fix his...
made it worse.
Yeah, it just didn't even clip. I need to get me some overalls.
You know what? I wish... I think I know what's going to happen here, guys. I think Techno Team 2000 are going to win the tag team titles, and Sonny will go with them, and then she'll revert to 2000 Sonny. So she'll just come out like completely cracked out and like 55 pounds overweight.
Oh, okay. That could work.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Speaking of overweight, Bob, are you sad that you missed Joe Sweet's wedding?
Oh, it's a great transition. No, I'm not sad. I am annoyed, and I continue to be annoyed with the whole situation because, Screech tried calling me.
Yeah, he told us, but that's because he was hammered.
Oh, I know, and that's why I didn't answer. Because I was number one, Screech has never called me in his life, so he's got to be intoxicated.
Well, and Screech was like, dude, Bob's got to be here. I'm going to call him. And I was like, okay, go ahead. And he did.
Yeah, so I knew something was up.
Yeah.
But and we've talked about it on the podcast fairly regularly here. Okay, this whole narrative of that I unfriended Joe on Facebook. It's like, dude,
So ridiculous.
I'm fucking 32 years old. Okay?
Well, that's
At
just
no
not
point have
you.
I ever done it.
No, that's just not you.
The only way
I know
knew-
what happened. I
The
know
only-
what happened.
The only way I knew that we weren't friends is when he re-added me.
There's
And
one
I was
of
like,
two
we
things.
weren't friends on Facebook? But I never
There's-
addressed it.
One of two things that happened.
I'm really tempted to message him today, bro. I don't know how this narrative has happened, but like it didn't happen. You need to knock it off.
One of two things happened. Number one, Joe either deactivated or deleted his Facebook and then tried to re-add you. Or number two, this motherfucker, like he has done in the past to people, goes on a rampage, fucking deletes people off his shit, and then a week later tries to add people back again.
I think that's what happened.
It's one of two of those things. No doubt about it. And now things have just been blown out of proportion so much that really nobody knows, and there's really not a good reason.
Well, I know for sure that I didn't do it because I don't care enough.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything to me to fucking have me do that.
And you didn't do anything to him to have him do that to you.
Right.
So it's just one of those things where it's like a stupid, now just nobody talks because of it.
Yeah, I don't know. What is this? Clarence Mason is... Well, the Godwins won that match, by the way, with the slop drop. But is Clarence Mason suggesting that he's been assaulted by Gorilla Monsoon?
I sort of think that's what's happening right now.
Because he touched him on the back, going to the
I don't know.
backstage area? And he's wearing a neck brace because of that? Get out of here. That is so ridiculous.
His injuries have gotten progressively worse.
He's got an arm in his sling because Gorilla Monsoon touched his back. That can't be real.
All right, we got Hearst Helmsley here, and he's with a lady of the night.
Lady of the night.
Come take my jacket off.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I think on the King of the Ring 96 podcast, I think I'm going to message Joe on air.
And we're going to crush the beef on air.
Yeah. A beef that literally doesn't exist, but whatever. I mean...
I'll do you one better.
What?
I think you should Facebook call him.
He would never answer me.
He might.
I'm afraid he won't answer the message.
Well,
I don't know.
Not
How long's
answer.
King of the
I
Ring?
don't know.
If you do it early on in the show and we don't hear back for an hour, then he gets a phone call.
I wouldn't call him.
It's got to be early in the podcast.
Oh, yeah. The message would be sent before the show started.
Yeah. I think you should do it. What are you going to write?
I'm going to be... this is what I'll be like, Joe.
Are you going to be like a dick?
No, I'm going to be like, Joe, first off, congratulations
No reason
on your
to
wedding.
be.
Okay.
I'll be like, Joe, congratulations on your wedding. I wish I could have been there. Period.
You're going to write that?
Why not? I don't fucking care.
Oh.
I was like, bro, I keep on hearing that you think that I unfriended you and like I don't like you or something. Not the case, man. Never unfriended you. I think you unfriended me on either a miscommunication or going through something. But like, I didn't even know at one point we weren't friends on Facebook until you re-added me. So like, I don't know what happened. You've never done anything bad to me that I know of. So like, I don't know what the issue is here, but like, I just want this narrative to end, and I want you to formally know that I never did that, nor would I ever want to do that. I have no reason to do that.
And just leave it there.
Yeah, I'm also 32 years old. Like, I'm not a fucking preteen who's going to just go around doing that. Like, I don't care. I add people, and then I fucking forget that they're my friends, and I don't fucking look at it unless they interact with me.
Well, and it's another thing, too, like, and by the way, we're getting our Jake the Snake versus Hearst Helmsley match here. But it's another thing, too, is like when I'll have Joe alone or even me, Joe, and Screech, Joe can usually talk pretty candidly about people. And, like, he doesn't do that about you. So I genuinely don't know what the issue is. Like, it'd be one thing, Bob, if it's like, okay, Joe's being like, oh, I don't know, but then, like, behind your back is like, yo, fuck Bob, blah, 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 like, whatever. Yeah. He genuinely doesn't do that. So I don't know. It's really weird. I think Joe got caught being a dumbass and now feels stupid, so he'd rather just drag it out. Like, Bob caught me that I deleted him for being stupid because I was in a mood. And he caught me. And now instead of just facing that, I don't know. It's stupid.
Yeah, and like, I don't even know if I did anything to him to justify. I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
I mean, people can take my sarcasm
Joe
the wrong
is
way.
Yeah, he is sensitive.
Yeah, so if I made a sarcastic joke or something that could have triggered him, I don't know.
He is sensitive.
But that's when you just communicate and be like, Bob, like, that kind of bugged me. Like, okay, dude, my bad. Like, I'm just joking. I don't mean what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dallas and Joe got kind of on the same page at the wedding, which was good.
I mean, I didn't think there was a page not to be on at this point, to be honest with you, but I have a follow up for that we can discuss after. But
we're in a finger lock here. Hunter Hearst Helmsley's pretty much making Jake, trying to make him at least look as good as he can.
Does anyone have interest in this match? Because Jake Roberts being in a first round King of the Ring match in 1996 is bullshit.
Yeah.
No, this feels like Jake Roberts being the Bob Holly to Helmsley's Steve Austin right now.
I would hope so.
You know what? I do have one beef with Joe. And it's the fact that I guess I didn't have to, but it's the right thing to do. He bailed on us on the 2CW tickets.
Yeah.
It would have cost Dallas $175 or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'll fucking foot it and find someone else to go to not waste the ticket.
Yeah, well, that's true.
That whole situation has left a pretty a sour taste in my mouth, but
he also fucked over his other group of friends too.
He did.
That's what makes it even worse. Like, he fucking bailed on us and then proceeded to bail on the people that he bailed us for.
And then never even just went. He just didn't go.
Yeah, he was watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, that left a bad taste in my mouth, but that has turned me into having a new rule if I buy a group of tickets. So it is what it is.
Outside of the core 4.
Core 3.
Core 3.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've tried to explain Joe's actions in the past. It's just, there's some stuff, dude. I don't know what goes on in that motherfucker's head. I don't know. I don't know why he does that shit. And honestly, sometimes I feel like Joe doesn't know why he does that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Back in the ring here, the action has been very slow. Jake Roberts has been in control, I'd say, what, guys, 85% of the match?
I mean, pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This match is not helping how tired I am right now.
Well, and now they're teasing the snake thing, and they're making it not even about the match already, and now, like, he's scared of the snake.
And the girl ringside earlier was talking. She's like, Hunter's great. He's perfect.
Hunter's woman there is pretty good looking.
Yeah, she is. That snake is 100% not real, right? The way it was just moving. Do we think that's a real snake in that back?
I can't tell these days.
I think it's real.
The way that just moved looked like a robot, though.
Yeah.
It might be real.
If it's fake, they don't open the bag. You trust me? If it's real, they open the bag.
Exactly. Yep.
Man, I need to get back in the locker room.
Let me tell you something, man. Trust me.
Oh, shit. What's this? I got chocolate syrup. Where did I have chocolate syrup on my shirt?
Jake the Snake Roberts the type to have, like, M&M crumbs crushed in his pocket.
Absolutely.
Damn it, man. Hunter's like, get up, Jake. You're not going to get in the way of my King in the Ring fucking push. I had to get the job at WrestleMania.
Jake Roberts is the type of guy that would go to bed, wake up in the morning, get up, and see that there's like peanuts in his bed, like coming out of his like, fucking pocket of his shirt, or not even knowing where it came from, and he would just eat it.
It's like the shirt pocket, and it's already
on his chest. What? Yeah, he's like sweating from like his Coke sweats or whatever, and he stands up and he's like, "Whoa, what peanuts?"
No, he doesn't even stand up. He just opens his eyes. He looks down like on his shirt. And he's like, "Oh, breakfast in bed."
Yeah, he feels a scratch on his belly. He's like, "What the hell?" And it's just like peanuts just digging into his skin. He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, dude. There's my breakfast solution: peanuts."
Breakfast in bed. Jesus Christ. These King of the Ring matches have gone quite a while here.
I know.
I just don't get it. I don't get who was like, yo, we're in the middle of a youth movement. You know who'd be a great hire? Half drug, half god, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Well, and what's funny is I feel like Jake Roberts hasn't really been putting people over.
No.
He's not the young. I mean, he put over Bulldog, but Bulldog's really not young.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like he's doing anyone any favors here.
Well, look at Warrior. Warrior definitely, he came to get over. He ain't putting nobody over.
You go in with Bulldog or with Warrior knowing that he's not about to lose to somebody.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, Helmsley should win this. I mean, I don't understand.
He should have won this fucking 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Short arm clothesline by Jake the Snake. Well, they want the DDT. Are they going to get the DDT?
Bob, I'm going to hold you to you messaging Joe on the podcast.
I will, dude. I will. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of like Screech messaging me and be like, dude, what's the problem with Joe? And I'm like, first off, nobody fucking knows. Number two, nothing from me. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
$100-737 for WWF.
I don't even think I would have gone to his wedding if I was invited.
Option 6, Vince McMahon responds to billionaire Ted's latest corporate something. I missed the last one.
Oh, God. You said you wouldn't have gone, Bob?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Bob doesn't like weddings, so.
I hate weddings. I hate weddings, funerals.
Well, I never go to them. Like, my cousins have all had weddings and stuff. I didn't go to any of them.
Jake just hit the DDT.
But after being a...
1, 2.
Oh, turn this shit off. Turn it off. Turn it off. I'm actioning it out. I'm turning it off, dude. Are you shitting me, dude? That's one, man.
That's 100% not a real snake. There's no way.
I think you're right, because the way it's even bending is like not how a snake bends.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? He just hit it.
Is he gonna open that thing?
Maybe he is.
Clean DDT. 1, 2, 3. Hunter Hearst Helmsley loses first round.
Okay, it's real. Okay.
Is it? Let's see. We gotta get.
No, it's real. It really looked fake as fuck, to be honest.
It did, especially on that last close-up shot.
Well, if you notice, it's much smaller than.
It is.
His regular fucking.
He's teasing putting it in the front of his tights, which we might get a wiener shot if he doesn't be careful.
I've heard that Hunter Hearst Helmsley has a small pecker, so we don't have to worry about that.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that. Well, that's what closes out the show, folks.
Talk about leaving a bad taste in your mouth.
Oh, my God, man.
All right, well, what do we think of that show?
I thought it was actually pretty fucking boring, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah, I don't think I can disagree with that. I think the best part of it was Goldust fucking laying down, rubbing himself.
Goldust and Mankind's promo was interesting because I don't know. I just like hearing him talk, I think, to be honest with you. But Goldust stuff is super interesting right now, and it's obviously controversial. I'm sure within the next week or two, there's going to be another note or letter written by some group of people angry about it.
I didn't hate this week, I think, as much as you guys might have.
Really?
Well, I did appreciate that it's like mostly action, even if the action is subpar at best. There wasn't a lot of like fluff. The matches are leading to something.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
There wasn't an extended talking segment or anything.
Right. The matches are leading to something. They all felt like a part of a bigger picture. They all had a reason for existing, which was good. I don't know. I do think that after tonight's showing, obviously whoever's going against Jake is a surefire winner because there's no way that dude goes beyond round 2. So there you go. That's an easy win for the next guy. Steve Austin advances, which I think is good. I don't know necessarily how far he'll go, but I think he'll be an interesting watch moving forward. Who else did we see tonight? In the
the Godwins
match.
and
Oh my god!
Techno Team 2000.
Well, wasn't there one more first round?
We had Steve Austin against
Bob Holly.
And then we had Jake and Helmsley.
All right.
And then
maybe it was just the 3 matches? No, who did Mankind face?
That wasn't a qualifying, though, was it?
No, it was not a qualifying match. Just he's fighting Undertaker.
It was just those 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, either way, there you go. Mankind gets a good showing. Dallas said he has a good promo afterward. I'll take his word for it because I didn't have the volume on.
I thought it was like fine, yeah.
I am starting to get a little bit more and more behind him. It kind of took me a minute, but you know, I'm interested. I'm looking forward to see what's beyond for Mankind after The Undertaker, because I think he's a character where you can't necessarily just throw him in with anybody. So I think that's going to be interesting to see what direction they go in after that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate this episode. There was definitely, I think every match on the card went too long.
I think that was what it was for me. Is like some of these matches just went too long, so they lost the interest.
Yeah. And the sprinkling in of Goldust did help things break up, and it was an eye catcher. Like it's like, again, you're trying to watch this wrestling program, and this naked gold dude keeps popping up.
Right.
You can't help but to just get your attention. So in that case, it worked. I have zero, probably negative interest, so below zero interest in a Jerry Lawler Ultimate Warrior showdown. I think Warrior at this point probably should have just been a one-off for WrestleMania, and like that's all he did.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We'll see. I really wish they'd stop leaning on Lawler to get him in the ring and have matches every once in a while, because I think that dude's probably just best at the desk at this point, if even that. But I don't know. I think we're at a good point to really steamroll into King of the Ring. They definitely have a bunch of matches still to go, and I'm a little bummed that the whole pay-per-view isn't going to just be the King of the Ring, because that's typically been the point, but I guess we'll get the semifinals and the main event match at King of the Ring. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they do that.
Well, they've had other non-tournament matches.
No, they have. They definitely have.
It's typically like, tag match or something, but
right.
Is this year? No, because 93 had Hogan and Yoko.
I was going to say, there's at least one big featured match or something.
Well, it looks like we're at least getting 2 this year.
Yeah, right, Sean and Davey and Undertaker Mankind.
So far.
so far announced. Yeah.
And that's not including anything with Goldust because he's not in the tournament, is he? Or was he?
And Warrior Lawler.
Warrior Lawler. So we're getting a bunch of like more featured matches than just the tournament, which might be their attempt to get more people to try to order this pay-per-view.
Right. Yeah, something like a more of a draw for people. Yeah. Well, I think because historically, has King of the Ring itself been a big draw? I don't think so.
No, it's always just
first one.
It's always just kind of been like that not filler, but like a secondary pay-per-view to bridge the gap between Mania and SummerSlam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll kind of see how it goes. I think King of the Ring is going to sneak up pretty quick on us here. So.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, it's two weeks away at this point.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys listening are looking forward to it as well. Make sure you guys spread us around to your friends and family, especially if you hate them. Just like how Dallas hates being on this podcast, but
yeah,
no, I don't.
He chose this life.
I love this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys got anything else, or are we good to carry on?
It is time to go.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Mm-hmm.
He pressed the fucking soundboard.
All right.
Then.
For Austin Skinner and for Dallas Gridley, I'm Bob Conley Jr., and this has been Ico Pod.
Dallas, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.